Mickey Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Game of poor quality, really. Two poor sides out there tonight.
Well, I think so, but I think there's credit where it's due as well with the players. I think we've come off a big December. The teams that we've beaten, some teams would like to beat them in a calendar year, let alone a month. So taking that into account, I think the players give everything. I thought you could see what it meant to Alvarez, Souček, even Ben Johnson shout tonight. He done really well. He hasn't had a lot of game time, but he didn't disgrace himself in any way, shape or form. I think Alvarez was our best player again. He's putting a few performances together. Nice to see Mabama get a shout. The only criticism I'd say, I was saying to Scott and the boys earlier before we come on, I think is that he took the wrong man off in Fornals. Ben Rama should have stayed on.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Fornals gone off, and I thought maybe it was Cornet coming on as well, maybe introduce a bit of pace. But I think the long and short, I think we respect the point. Another clean sheet in the league. What is it, 2 behind Tottenham now? Shutting the gap up a little bit, so take the positives.
It was always going to be quite difficult tonight without Kudus. I mean, when you look at yesterday, Liverpool still had Salah with them. Yeah. This game was moved for TV, and it's cost us really, because I think with a Kudus we win this game. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I think there was a few little whispers that he might have come in, and we're doing a little bit of a smoke screen there from Moyes, and when Houghton sort of said he's not going to travel till late, maybe he could have got in there. I think he's got a little slight strain or a slight muscle issue or something that they needed to look at. I think that was a delay in time in him leaving, but we missed him a lot, and Paqueta. But as I say, credit to the boys that were out there, and we still had a job to do at the end of the day, and whether it's been moved or not, and a lot of people probably longed it off for the telly and couldn't get here, travel commitments and whatever else, but I think they give it everything. I think they left it all out there. I think a lot of players can be proud of the performance. I think Moyes will probably explain the fact that it's been a long December. We've had to come into this one, start of the year, turn over a new year now, and I think a fair result. I don't think we deserve to lose it. I don't think we've done enough second half in particular to win it. We had a few chances. Mavropanos one across the face of the goal, and then the other one was Souček as well, second half. We were hanging on a bit, towards the end, but that's when you've got to dig in, and it when it's meaningful and you've got to do it. We've levelled up to that, so
4 clean sheets on the spin with pretty much makeshift defence, so that's positives. But got to dip into that transfer market, I think, because if we're going to be like that for a month, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, it's big for us. I think this month is going to be big. I know Moyes come out and said we need a left winger as a minimum. We obviously need a striker. We know that. Everyone knows that. A lot of teams probably need a striker, a good one that's going to get you goals. And if we can just get someone in on a loan with a view to buy, it might seem like a loan to buy FC, but if that's the way we've got to go and do it, then there's a couple out there, the Broges of the world, and maybe Nketiah been spoken about. We want maybe a more profile player, but are we going to get that at this moment in time between now and the end of the season? Probably not. So, let's try and get the players in we can. I think Thilo's off, and I think from what I've seen, I think Moyes has been a bit sort of, hesitant to use them players. We could have done with someone like him tonight. Cornet can't get a knock in, obviously, even in this team, so he's clearly not got an opportunity or a chance. And it's going to be interesting. I think it's a long old month again, 31 days in a month, 5-week month, so hopefully they'll get it done sooner than later. But with regard to the game, respect the point, carry on. Let's get into cup game now. If we can get through that, and then got a week off, and then we go to Sheffield. So big opportunity to pick some points up, big opportunity to get in the hat for the next one. Proud of the team, let's get on.
Fantastic, thanks mate.